Alright, so for this lesson you need a packet that looks like this. So you'll see like this little triangle thing. They're called, it's a Pursuit. So we're going to kind of make these images using only straight lines. So that's kind of the cool thing about today. So to do this you need a ruler, those are on the front table, and you need a pencil. I prefer a pencil in case you make a mistake. After you make the lines like this, you can kind of color them to be whatever you want here. So the first thing you're going to do, so if you see this one is in the shape of a triangle, the big shape is a triangle, so you'll see these 3 dots here. First thing you're going to do is just connect the dots so you have a triangle. So we're just going to connect those dots the way they are. And then the way you're going to start to make the line is you're going to measure 1/2 centimeter in on each point. So you're going to use your ruler, and from the point you're going to measure 1/2 centimeter in. So this is a full meter, you want 1/2. So you are going to just make a little tick mark where you see 1/2 centimeter. So like right there is 1/2 centimeter on my paper. And then I'm going to turn my paper and do the same thing for each of the points. So I'm going to measure halfway in on this point. And then I'm going to measure halfway in on this point as well. So after I have those, I've done it for each point, I'm then going to connect those points together. So I will connect this tick mark and this tick mark together. So, and if it's helpful to you, you might want to make little points there so you can kind of connect them better. And a ruler is super important for this, so you can create accurate lines. And then I'll do the same thing here. Just connect them. And then I'll do the same thing with these. So you'll see it's like it looks like a turned triangle. You connect the dots. So it'll look like that after you do it first time. Then you're going to do the same thing with your new lines. So from your new lines, you're going to measure 1/2 centimeter in. From the new dots that you made, from your new lines, you're going to measure from that first tick mark 1/2 centimeter in. So I'm doing it there. And then I'll do the same thing for this line. You can see it here. So right there. And then I'll do the same thing. I'm going to connect my new kind of tick marks there. So the smaller ones together. So it starts to look like this. And then you're going to just continue the same pattern. So it will start to look like this as you do it. So from your new lines, from your new points, you'll measure 1/2 centimeter in. And create that little tick mark. And then do it again, you'll keep going. And you'll go around and it will start to create this image here. So then once you have all your lines like this, you can then color them in. Okay? So that is that activity. As you go through, so like this one is a square, so you'll end up making these images, but you'll just start connecting them. So you'll first start by drawing the straight lines to create a square, and then you'll do the same thing. So we'll draw the lines, and we're just going to use 1/2 centimeter as our measurement for every single object that you're making on this activity. If you finish this activity and it's done really well, I will give you candy when I get back. Okay? So that one, and again, I'll just measure 1/2 centimeter in for each of them. And I'll create the tick marks from each point, and then I'll connect them to each other, and so it'll start creating this kind of swirl shape, which will be really cool. Okay, so that is this activity. If you keep, you'll kind of keep going so you can create more. You don't have to finish it all in one period. You can finish it over a course of a couple days. But again, if you do this activity one day or both days, I will give you a piece of candy when I return. So make sure you write your name on it, and you complete that, or you're working on something for the end of quarter one.